Good morning and welcome to Barre. Today you'll need some type of folding chair or your kitchen island or something that you can hang on to. Preferably a chair though, because you are going to need it to place your feet on. Otherwise you're going to have to put your feet on a wall, and this is a little bit more steady than that. Also a set of weights, doesn't matter what weight level, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 12 pound, but we will be doing high reps. So a little bit lower weight. Let's get started. So starting in a first position, toes out, heels in, bring your hands to your waist and start to bend and lengthen. Bend and stretch. Start to warm up those big muscles in the quads and in the hips. Bending those knees in line with the center of your feet. Squeeze your quads and glutes as you rise up and root into your heels. Begin to take a step out now to a second position, bend and stretch, same thing. This time we'll add a little arm raise and a wrist roll. Bringing those arms down, warming up wrists and arms. Sweep your arms back up, again, wrist roll. Keep that pulse in the legs. You can turn on some music and rock out while we're doing this together today. Wrist roll. Last time, and wrist roll. Keep those big muscle groups working in your lower body. Turn your toes forward, reach your arms all the way up. Bring your palms to touch, drop your thumbs behind your heart, and lift long through your side body. Keep those knees unlocked, take a breath, reach your arms up and all the way down to the floor, forward fold. Shake your head no and yes, soften your knees, soften your jaw. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to let it go. Lift halfway, bring your hands to your hips all the way up to stand or reach up. One more time, wrist rolls. Bring it all the way down. Coming back to that second position, heels in, toes out. We'll take some rib isolations here. Bend your knees, open your arms to a T shape. Begin to shift to the left and to the right. Really isolating the movement to the rib cage. Getting into side body, some lateral movement here. 4 more here. 3, 2, taking it to a side bend now. Left elbow on left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Maybe even stretch that right leg a little bit longer. Bend into your right knee, right elbow, right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over. Press down into your left heel and lengthen your left leg as an option. Ooh, that feels good. Bend your knee, open it back up, rise up. One more time, forward bend, and that's the end of our warm-up. Soften your knees, soften your jaw, lift to a flat back, and exhale to let go. Lift to a flat back. Exhale, let it all go. Root down, rise with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, step or hop your feet together, and we're coming down onto our backs for a little bit of core work. So bring yourself down, draw your knees in, and extend your legs up to the sky. Point and flex your toes and warm up the soles of your feet, your ankles, your toes, your calves, because we're going to reach up in that direction. So here we go. Extend up through the left leg and begin to lower the right heel above the floor. Feel that connection to your core here. Option to lift and reach up for that calf. Option to stay on the floor here, or maybe even tuck your thumbs underneath your seat. Take a breath here and switch. Big exhale. Inhale, switch your legs. Exhale, pause and hold. Inhale, switch. Again, maybe reaching for your calf. Inhale, switch. Exhale, hold. Inhale, switch, exhale, hold. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going, pace it with your breath count. Again, you can keep your head up, you can bring your head down to the floor, but stay connected to your middle. Keep anchoring your belly button down towards your spine. One more on each side. Last one. Draw your knees in and rock from side to side. Begin to either rock yourself up or roll up from one side onto your elbows. Bring your elbows under your shoulders and curl the center of your chest open. Bring your feet into first position so your heels kiss and your toes turn out like you have a piece of pizza or pie between your feet. Take a breath here and extend your legs out. Now if you extend your legs a little higher, you'll get a little less connection to the core. It's a little bit easier. If you extend your legs lower, you're going to get a stronger connection. You'll need to hug your middle in a little bit more. So from here, heels in, toes out, press, bend. Keep your spine in neutral, your throat long. Lift up through the corners of your mouth. Press, press. Continue to connect to your middle here. We've got 6 more here. 5, 4, I'm going to hang on to the edges of my mat for these last few. 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. We'll be moving on to arms, so make sure you have a set of weights. Make sure you have your chair for later in the practice as we move into glutes and thighs. I'll meet you right back here. We're moving on to arms, so you'll need your set of weights. We'll begin here in a second position, so more of a wide goddess squat position. Toes out, heels in, bend your knees so they're in line with the centers of your feet. We'll start with a bicep curl here. So hold this second position. It can be high, it can be low, where your thighs are parallel or somewhere in between. Drop the palms of your hands forward. We'll curl in, elbows kiss the ribs, and lower down. Go at your pace. Whatever your weight is this morning, it's perfect for you. You're still getting that engagement. Motion is lotion, right? Keep moving. That's all we can ask. Keep going. We've got 8 more here. 8, really squeeze the bicep at the top. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to either lift the heels, tuck your elbows in behind the ribs, or keep your heels on the floor for stability. Draw your belly in, get firm through the legs, wide through the toes, extend and bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. We've got 2 sets of 8 here as well. 8. Hang on to those weights. I was getting a little loosey-goosey with the weights there. 6, 5, not fully extending, keeping that tension in the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lower those heels and begin to drop the weights in front of your hips. Thumb side of the weight turns in, hang on to the weights. Keep this tension in the legs in this second position. Tap the weights and lift from the pinky side of the hand. So we're getting shoulders, we're getting triceps here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, we're getting glutes and thighs, so we're getting more bang for our buck, right? 6, keep those shoulders soft, jaw soft. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. See, now we only have 2 more. I distracted you for that long. Turn so the pinky side is in. Again, at any point you can stretch your legs or take a little bit of that second position out. So don't be afraid to do that. Pinky side in, biceps forward, tap and lift. Raises to the side. Again, keep your grip on the weights. Keep that tension in the arms. Here's 6, 7, you're halfway there. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 2, and 1. Nice job. Flip the weights forward, stretch your legs, and we'll heel toe or hop into a first position now. So the heel's in, the toes are out. We'll take a tiny little bend in the knees as we raise the arms, lower, bend the knees, palms come down. So we'll extend and bend, extend. Squeeze the legs together as you do these front raises. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's bang out another set of 8 here. 7, squeeze the legs. 6, keep those big muscle groups working. Even though we're focused on arms right now, you're still getting the benefit of the legs as well. Take it out to side raises now. Lengthen, bend, lengthen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. My arms are getting tired. Hang on to those weights. 7. Keep a soft bend in the elbows. Shoulders away from the ears. 4. Squeeze the legs. 2. And 1. Nice job. Roll your shoulders out a few times. We have one more arm movement here that includes an arabesque in the legs. So step forward with the right foot. Back with the left toes. Soften into the right knee. The right hand will come back, palm faces the left inner thigh. The left hand comes up, turn to the right. As we lift and pulse, we're pulsing the arms wide and in. As the leg lifts, the arms come in towards your body. 8 more here. 7, 6, 5. Engage those left glutes. 2, and 1. Take a little curtsy now with that left foot. We'll hold and pulse here. 7, 6, 5, 4. Body is tall. 2, and 1. Take it out. We're switching. So step the left foot forward and the right toes back for that little arabesque. The left palm faces the right inner thigh and the right hand reaches up so your palm faces the left. Soften into that left knee. We have 2 sets of 8 here. Pulse, pulse. Hang on to those weights. Find a focal point for stability as you lift that back leg. Woo. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that right leg across for a curtsy step. We've got a set of 8 here. Pulse. 7, 6. Stay tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release. Roll those shoulders out. We're coming back for glutes and thighs. So make sure you have that chair handy. You can let go of the weights for now. We're moving on to glutes and thighs now. So you need that folding chair or some type of chair because we'll also be using the back, but we'll be using the seat. If you don't have a chair, you can use a wall. You'll just be pressing your feet into the wall instead of having them on the chair. For the plank portion that we're going to do, you probably don't want to use the wall. You'll just stay on the floor rather than using the folding chair. So let's get started. We'll start in a first position, bringing your heels in, your toes out. And we'll start with some simple ballet moves here. So with your left hand on the chair, begin to bend and stretch your legs. Bend and lengthen. Again, same movement we did in the warm-up. We're bringing it in for the glutes and thighs portion of the practice now. Keep it going. 8 more here. Again, just getting back into the quads and the glutes, those big muscle groups. 3 more here. 2, and 1. Begin to lift your heels now. Squeeze your heels together, bend your knees. We'll start with single pulses and then move to doubles. So we'll find those singles, 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 singles. Press the heels, lengthen the spine. One more set of 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, double, double, lift. Double, lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Here we go. 6, lift. 7, lift. 8. Let's go one more set of 8 here. We're not totally squeezing the legs together. We're still keeping a little tension with a soft knee. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can keep this inside heel lifted or lower it down. Tap the right toes out, leading with the inside of the right leg. Again, you can lift that right heel and hang on to the chair for mermaid taps. Little lift, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, lower your heel, give your legs a little shake from here. Let's switch it up. So bring the chair over onto the other side. Bring your right hand to the chair. Again, that first position, little piece of pizza or pie between your feet. We'll start with a range of motion with heels on the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6. Little squeeze at the top. 8. One more set of 8, and then we'll move on. 7. Squeeze. You can feel those muscle groups really warming up now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your heels, snuggle your heels together, bend your knees. We've got single pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze and press. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go down, double, double, lift. 2 down and lift. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm keeping that tension in the legs. We've got one more set of 8 here in the doubles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, you can leave this inside heel lifted or you can lower it. We'll point those left toes forward, little bend in the knee so you're leading with the inside of the leg and foot. Again, you can lift that right heel or keep it on the earth. Use your chair for support. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use those adductors to lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, give your legs a little shake. Let's switch back to the first side again. So we're not trying to burn out one side completely. We're just going to be alternating back and forth. So find your chair position now. Lift and spread your toes. Begin to bend your knees, and we'll find little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your heels now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we go double down, lift. 2 down and lift. 2 down, lift. 2 down and lift. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold your chair. Begin a little tuck of the tailbone and lift the tailbone. So we're finding the broadness of the backside and a little tuck of the backside. Broaden and tuck. It's not a tuck where you're jutting your thighs forward or you're squeezing your glutes a lot. We're just keeping the tension in the hamstrings and the glutes here. 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lengthen your legs. Give your legs a little wiggle. That was symmetric, so we're not going to do it on the other side, but we are going to turn our chair so that we can use the seat of our chair. So go ahead and turn your chair and bring your hands onto your chair. Grip the outer edges of the chair, keeping your left foot underneath your left hip. Tap those right toes back. Keep your hips as square as possible. Tone your belly towards your spine. Full range of motion here with the toes pointed. Engage that whole leg like you zipped up tight yoga pants onto that leg, like mine. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Keep drawing the left waist back. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Hold at the top now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take your feet back to where that arabesque was tapping. Keep your hands gripping the chair. We're doing some push-ups, just 8. Come down for 8, push, 7, push, 6, 5. Keep your body long and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Step in so your feet are underneath your hips again. This time the right foot stays on the earth and the left pointed toes point back. Keep a soft bend in that right knee, full range of motion, lift and lower. Keep wrapping that right waist back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap those toes back. Right toes meet the left for push-ups now. Bring the heart forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping in. Last little blast here. Arms, glutes, and quads. Coming into a plank pose with our toes on the very tip top of the chair. The first third of the chair that's closest to you. So I'm actually going to wiggle my chair back a little bit so the front legs are on the mat and the back legs are off the mat if you need that space. My mat is short, it's not that I'm tall. So bring yourself down to a table. And we'll start by bringing both feet up into plank, just so we can get that positioning and length that we need for our body to start. So coming into your plank, bring your right foot down. Point the left toes, we lift and tap. 2, keep a strong plank. 4, right quads are strong, left quads are strong. 7, 8. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the left foot down and extend the right leg up. Point your toes for 8, 7, 6. Keep the hips balanced. Keep your sense of humor. 2, 1 more set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring your knees underneath your hips, knees wide, child's pose. Sink back, you deserve it. Flip your palms up. Or maybe bring your hands next to your heels back towards that chair. Connect to your breath. Slowly begin to roll yourself up. We'll turn around to place our calves on the chair. As much as you can. My legs are short from hip to knee, so I can barely get my calves on the chair there. Extend up with the right foot, flex strongly up and interlace your hands behind your head. We'll do a little bit of core work from here. You can tuck those left toes behind the chair, but try not to lift the chair with your toes. Take a breath and snuggle your low belly down and in. Take another breath, little pulses, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go for another count of 8. 7. Keep pulling your low belly down and in. Elbows stay wide. 2 and 1. Switch it up. Bring that right calf to the chair. Maybe tuck your toes behind and extend your left leg. Flex your foot for 8, 7. Pull your belly down. Your elbows stay wide. 4, 3, 2, 1 more set of 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both calves to the chair. Again, you can tuck your toes behind the back of the chair. We're blasting out 2 counts of 8 with some symmetry here, so keeping both calves on the chair for 8, 7. Keep pulling the low belly down and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more set. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on that 8 count. 7, 6, 5. Keep pulling that low belly down and in. Release your hands, lower your head. Cross your right ankle over your left. Give yourself a nice big hug, right elbow under left. And draw that right knee away from your right shoulder as much as you can. Open your arms to a big T and unwind the right leg. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh, left elbow under right. Give yourself a little hug from here. Keep drawing the left knee away from your shoulder. Open your arms. You can stay right here for a sweet Shavasana, or if you're ready to move on with your day, move on with your day. Thank you so much for sharing this Barre practice with me today. Have a great day. Namaste.